Hey guys, my name is Attorney Walter Hnot III. I've been working with Disability Resolution PA for 7 years now. It's a law firm I started. It was very successful and I'm very, very happy about it. But based upon what's going on in the world, especially considering what's happening to the poor, the low income, things like that, those who are potentially about to become homeless or those who are going to continue being chronically homeless, as an educated person with a master's and a doctorate and all those things, I felt very incapable of doing anything. I felt like my voice was taken away. I felt like I didn't have a means. I didn't have a vehicle to go ahead and drive forward with ideas that I had that could potentially change the world. This is going to be spaceconstitution.com, the first open source constitution that's ever existed on Earth. When people go to Mars to create a society on Mars, we can create what rights they should have. We can even look to current countries and say, okay, what rights should people have in current countries? And then we can plot it out over a developmental timeline. We can start to figure out what rights we deserve as human beings, and we can use that as leverage to push our leaders to give us those rights. We're slowly, in most countries, losing rights. There's never been an open source constitution because a lot of leaders don't want that. And they don't want it because they don't want people to be educated about what options they have as a human being. And I don't just mean basic rights that are given to you from a higher being. I mean everything. Transportation rights, sentient being rights, non-sentient being rights. I mean, what rights do your pets have? Every single option is on the table. And what we're going to do is we're going to create constitutions. We are going to take constitutional law and we're going to make it fun. We're going to make it much simpler than it was before. I'm going to somehow fund a group of attorneys, try and get buddies on board to go ahead and participate in taking your suggestions, taking your ideas, and creating model versions of that we can put into an actual constitution. People should not be afraid of their country. Their country should be afraid of them. People should want to live in their country over other countries. People should be proud of the heritage of their country and want to be part of something bigger and better. SpaceConstitution.com, the reason I chose that name is that we are going in the next couple of years to Mars. That's going to happen. What rights do you think they should have? What about future planets? What about, for example, space stations? What about if you're born on another planet? How many generations should you be allowed to claim that someplace on Earth is still yours to go back to? Your home nation. There's so many things that we need to talk about. There's so many things that we need to create. There's so many things that we could innovate here. And we need to do it because the problem is we didn't do a good enough job on Earth. We're going to improve that. We're going to take this to a whole nother level. We're going to make constitutional law the future. And I'm going to need your help. I'm not asking for money. I have a thing where you can donate and all that stuff, but I'm not asking for money. What I'm asking for are ideas. Even with all my education, I'm not going to have that light bulb, massive blinking, oh my goodness moment. I'm not going to have all of them that I need, and I need lots of them. I need your help. So donate ideas. Be smart. Be nice. Don't try to bully people on the platform. Try to educate them. If somebody's not on board with you, but they have a good alternative point, that's great. Let's figure out how to create options within that. A great law professor that I had, whose last name was from Star Trek, would always say that as somebody who was decided on something, he would always find it amazing when he'd be sitting there thinking, you know what? That other side has a good point with that. And that means in that moment that you have not decided de facto that that was the only option, the only way to go. Your brain is saying, hey, wait a minute. Let's take the next step here. If I could create a Socratic method online to create future constitutional law and have people, whether they're on this planet, Mars, or a future solar system, somewhere in the cosmos, if they could have rights that came from this website that gave them freedom, and I'll do another video defining what freedom is, but a lot of people have lost track of what freedom is, but if they could have freedom, that would be incredible. We should try and do better for Not just Americans, all nations, all people. They deserve it. We deserve to help them. They deserve to be helped. And at the end of the day, I personally believe that we can make constitutional law fun. We can make it easy to understand, and we can make it something that changes the entire way in which we live our lives. Will you help me do that? All you've got to do is sign up or say something anonymously, and let us work on creating a better world, a better cosmos. Thank you so much, Attorney Walter Hnot, for SpaceConstitution.com. Bye-bye.